Hello, hope everybody's blessed and having a wonderful day. I know it's been a hot second, but I just had to come back and give you a little word real quick, okay? Romans 8:8. So then they that are in the flesh cannot please God. Romans 8:6. For to be carnally minded is death, but to be spiritually minded is life and peace. And as I do woke up, either read my scripture or I'm listening to God videos. And today they was talking about how basically, God gave David everything that he wanted, and he still went against God, and cheated on his wife with another woman, Bathsheba, and then actually killed her husband because she was pregnant, and then married her. And God was displeased with all of this. And basically what this was screaming to me while I was in the bath, it basically was saying to me how no matter how much you try to do things your way and within the flesh, it won't be pleasing to God. And you 111 on the timer. And no matter what you do in this life, you need God, because we are just humans that carry a spirit. We are spirits in a human body, so when I constantly say starve the flesh, feed the spirit, yes, it's hard, we all fall short, don't be silly now, nobody's short of sin, but there's a difference, especially when you know of the sin. If you don't know of the sin, it's okay, cool, you don't know you're doing it, but now you know better, you must do better, okay? And this is why I'm so big on starving the flesh and feeding the spirit, because at the end of the day, everything that you do, it will all come back down to your spirit. When you go home and you shut your door and you're in your room, or you're, in your living room, you're cooking your dinner, when you're by yourself driving in that car, when you're on the way to work, whatever it is you're doing, but when you're by yourself and you are truly you, that's just you in your spirit. That's your spirit, you. Nobody's going to help you. Nobody's going to be there for you. It's just God. You know what I'm saying? That's the real you. And at the end of the day, all this, none of this matters. The fleshly things of this life does not matter. God will show you what he gives. He will take. Okay, look what's going on in the world. And I'm sorry that there's so much sadness going on in the world, but nobody's listening to God. Nobody's listening to God. What does a child do when nobody's listening to them? They act out, right? They act out. So now you can hear those who don't hear must feel. Okay, it's all within the spirit. Whatever you do, it's all going to come back to the spirit. If you are constantly feeding yourself with sin, sooner or later your spirit is going to be heavy. You're not going to be able to, get things done. You're not going to have no motivation. You're not going to have the willpower. You're not going to have God. You're not going to know God. You need to know God in these last times that we are in, and we need to be praising Yeshua HaMashiach. We need to be giving our life to him. We need to be changing our ways. We need to be, I just never know what I'm going to say. Thank you, Christ. But please, don't take what I'm saying. No. What I'm trying to say is, if you know better, just try to do better. That's all. Okay? We all need to love. We all need to help each other. We all need to stop being selfish. We all need to stop being robots. This is all fleshly living. It's not just me talking about stopping sin. It's all this stuff that's going on in the world. It's all fleshly living. Not wanting to help people, only living for yourself, only wanting to benefit when it's to do with you. It's all to do with the flesh. Can we let it go? Can we get back to the times where we would help our neighbor, we would be there for our neighbor, where we would do anything for our neighbor, please? Okay? Last. Yeah, I want to give you a verse real quickly before we go. James 1:7, every good gift and every perfect gift is from above. And cometh down from the Father of lights, with whom is no variableness, neither shadow of turning. Amen. I never know what to say. Guys, stay blessed. Try your hardest. It's not easy. It's not easy at all. But just try to just live in the spirit and feed the spirit. y'all.